Alright, hello, it's Demon coming back for another round of EU4's Denmark campaign. So let's start this up. So, what we're going to be doing here is something that needs to kind of get done. England doesn't have any claims up here, and I'm going to do something that is vitally needed to ensure our stability in the region. So, we are actually going to be talking to Great Britain, because I suffered a major catastrophe because of this. Not sell provinces to rivals, they view us as a rival, so I can't sell into them any land. So, what we're going to be doing is something very important, which is we are going to be preparing the army and the navy to basically get increased in size. So, first things first, we are going to be doing something a little bit strategic, because I have to do it, which is we're taking out a few loans. First is going to be we're embracing this early. We're going to go ahead and get the new rounds of tech in. Mainly because we suffered a major defeat to England and Russia whenever I didn't do this. Because for whatever reason, everybody decided to declare war on me at the same time. And it screwed me over then. So to counteract this... Damn it. I'm going to prepare for an all-out invasion. Mainly because the only reason we really lost was because of one essential thing, and it was essential and it really infuriates me for why this game's design flaws are in it, which is I was helping Bohemia fight all of its wars. I fought a war they wanted with Hungary, where Hungary started having small tiny attacks hitting up in the Danish territories and it was starting to irritate me, and then I helped Bohemia fight its war with Poland. Now, when I did that, I was putting a lot of hope and a lot of, in getting some financial backing and some military backing from my one and only ally. What ends up happening is, for some reason, Bohemia decides to yell, "Go fuck yourself," and basically left me to die. There was nothing I could do in this situation. Physically, I basically just got screwed because there was nothing my military could do when it came to fighting Muscovy in the east, because Muscovy just has too many troops. Even if I have the military tech on them, it's too difficult. I can't fight a two-front war with England breathing down my neck and having pretty much unimpeded progress to advance into my ally Bavaria. That's, as I said, that's the only bad thing when you play single player, is you are fighting the AI and you're fighting your allies that are AI. Like, you have no honor-bound systems depicting why the AI are going to not choose you. Like, I haven't invaded Muscovy in ages. I haven't attacked Britain for any god-given reason. Pretty much, it's just they decided to screw me. So, as a result, I decided to plan ahead. So that, let's get our military running up a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is we are actually going to be adding... we're pretty much going to keep focusing in on tech at this point, because I got to get the tech ready. And I'm also going to be getting ready for an all-out offensive. Now, the only reason Britain declares war on me is because of its alliances. It decided to ally with Portugal, Holland, Muscovy, and whatever the hell this is. What ends up happening is only Holland and Muscovy actually joined it, and it pretty much left me with Milan and the others. So the big thing I'm going to sit there and see is if I can get it done is I'm going to improve relations with a more important ally, which is going to be Ottomans. At this point, I got no choice. I got to see if I can get an alliance with them. It might get us over on Diplo, but at this point, I need somebody that can actually do shit, and they're the only ones that actually give a damn. And if I can get their military backing, I could pretty much give them Muscovy, Poland, and all of that shit. Ah, yes, almost forgot. We were dealing with rebels on this, because we had some religious provinces switch. Now they're calm. Now we're good. Alright, so let's get this shit started. Go ahead and give me 2 new artillery. Once they're in place, we will be set. And then we will have to pay back several loans. Hopefully when the colonies form out in the west we'll be fine. Prestige or legitimacy? I'll take legitimacy because we're so low on it at this point. Let's see, common rivals. Danish army strength, that's what's hurting me at this point. So, easy way to get the economy back on track. It's mothballing all of this. That'll get my military strength at least viably up. Yep, there we go. So, we're going to increase army size again. Placentia is good. And then you are going to do the same thing as the last time, which is jump here. And then you guys are going to go in there and support that as best you can. I'm hoping the larger I make my army, the more likely they are to join me. And then we're actually going to go on manage attitude, and we're going to put them on friendly. I think if I put them on friendly, they'll like us more. And it says they have too many diplomatic relations. Damn it. You have diplomatic relations so that they could end. I need a stronger ally. France? Wait a minute, that's the ticket right there, boys. France. Send insult. Scornful. Hopefully that ends anything we got with them. And this will happen. And then put this on allies. And then I think I already have the dynastic in, so we have a better ally now. And then as for these guys, I'm going to keep, if I keep the insults going, I'd actually like this at this point. And then we can actually go back to these guys and switch it back to manage on its own. Hopefully if I can get France to like me more, maybe they'll back us in some fights. Because if I had just them or somebody just to support me in this goddamn war. Does France have claims up here? On any of it? No. But it's the common rivalry that I think that'll unite us, because we got rivals with Muscovy. Okay, and what more size can my army get? My army can get a little bit larger. Put 5 troops here, we'll build 5 more in. We'll build, what, a 3-1-1? Just 5 straight inf. It's a tough call. Yeah, I'm hoping this works out. I actually forget what I was talking about the last time because I had to restart this, which is I am going to be pumping a bit of Town of Salem out for you guys to watch. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. Since it's going to be me and my friends pretty much screwing around the entire time in it. Be something different. Because we were trying to look for some content, I finally found some with some friends, because it took us a while to get to that point. Okay, you're gonna get built there. You guys can head back here. That way you're at least guarded. That lowers our income by quite a fair bit. But let's build 5 galleys. Interesting, interesting. Now wait a minute. Is there anything I could do with that province? So let's see. Return province. To return this province to Norway, you will lose 10 prestige and your opinion will decrease. But their opinion of you will increase. So I could theoretically give this to Norway. And then have them just break everything off with them. And then if somebody kills them like Britain, I have control of these islands, because that means Britain will leave me alone. I don't know. I'm assuming at this point I got no choice. I have to run things the way I got them. Give me this. You guys can train 2 more military exercises. Besides, I think a small little extra infantry army are really come in handy at this point, because I think that's what was hurting me against. God damn you, Bohemia. Quit declaring wars. That's what screwed me last time. They declared war on Hungary, they punched them, it took them a little bit to kill them, and then after that, because they had Florence and Ulm, and what ends up happening is after that they go to war with Poland, and when they declared war on Poland, that's whenever I got the goddamn thing with the full-on invasion from Britain and Muscovy. I'm hoping by that point I have like enough friendliness with France, since France is neutral, that maybe they'll join me on most stuff. Go down, boys, get them. I'm on them ankles. Now, who's all in on this fight? Ulm and Florence. So you guys can actually head to Florence. Renewed the loans, that ain't good. You guys can head in and get them. And that's here. Where's Ulm at? I thought Ulm was close. Could be wrong. Oh, it looks like Bavaria's raiding it. That's what. Yep, they got it. And then I can hit Florence. And that works. Go on, boys. Get you some of that. And then, let's go ahead. We'll get the trader up. And then when the trader's up, we are actually getting, let's see, I had trade from North Sea, Baltic Sea. The other one we'll get is out here in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Transfer trade power, yes. And then once Florence is out of the war, we're actually going to go for a western push. Come on, boys, end it. End it so that the fucking forts can get healed. Do it, yes. I did my bit. Okay, head here. No, head here. Head Tyrol. Yep. And then head here. And then head back up here, because this will give us an excuse to go through the long way. That way I'm going through neutral territories and I don't have to get military access, because that's what's going to hurt us. Now, the only thing I could hope for is that Bohemia doesn't declare the war on Poland. If it does, Great Britain and Muscovy will do a war against me. And then it's really my only hope is France at this point, which France, I think, can beat the British army. The problem we're gonna run into is fucking what do you call it? The Russians. But I think if I have enough forces held in reserve, I should be able to beat them. Mothball the forts again. Alright. No expense. Don't really need Diplo at this point. I think we're catching up on the tech anyway. And then we're going to push these guys straight north, getting more and more control over the region. Once that's in, I'm just going to pray they don't attack. If they attack, we're going to be kind of screwed. I'll have to just hope for France. Because the other thing is I got to get another fort, not just here, but I need a new one up here. And then, well, I guess I wonder if one here would be enough. Because this is guarding here, this one could guard up to here, and then it could guard up there too. That means we would need a second fort. Inflation at. Let's lower inflation real quick. That'll help the economy too. Yes! Get this next. Go, boys. Go, 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 go. Hopefully we get out of this. It was like 25 to 30 minutes in when the Bohemian Polish War kicked in, and then that's when all hell broke loose. As I said, I don't really want Bohemia fighting wars unless it has to. Also, who's the leader of the HRE at this point? They are. Because that's what screwed me. It screwed me so badly because I couldn't do anything at that point. My armies weren't large enough. I didn't have much of a manpower reserve put in. Okay, so we got a bit of money. I vote... I could just get rid of these guys. Let's get rid of them. And we will do a 2-3 increase. That gives me a 30k stack. We'll get rid of that guy. A 30k stack should be plenty to fight with. And then I'll just hold on to my points for the next round of tech for admin and military. And once they're in, that should give me enough funding. Get this guy for fort defense. Yes. Get it, boys. Get it. Get it, 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 get it. Okay, now I get a 30k stack. Now I got some strength. The other thing is the Ottomans are starting to like me a lot more since my army strength has gotten higher. They don't like me because of, not saying religious group -10. Just like a few guys they got rid of. I can fucking get it. Give me 5 new ships for this fleet. That actually will increase our standings. And once Canada gets taken, we're gonna name this Vinland because that was the thing it recommended, and I kind of like that name. And then our goal is pretty much getting control over the Gulf of St. Lawrence, and that'll give us total control up here. Next goal will be Hudson Bay, and then that'll pretty much give us total control over here. I'm not giving France anything of mine that involves that shit. If you want to get colonies, you'll do your own colonies. Actually, is anybody Castilian? Ooh, there it is. There's the start of some Spanish colonies. So Portugal's getting control of the Caribbean. Britain is beginning the invasions for South America. And Castile is going for the push for Mexico. So it's going to have the gold reserves. I'll have the fur trade, though. And the fish trade. I'm not reinforcing any of that. And I'm going to just save my money up for a little bit. Because which one is the next one that kicks in? It is, what, printing press? Printing press usually always pops up in, like, northern Germany, so I might luck out on that. Then it's global trade. Global trade's also a nice one. Is requesting that you counter the Trexine against Poland. This is a war that they have started. Poland is allied with Russia and Mecklenburg. Okay, so this was the thing that killed me last time. Let's pray that by some miracle of God, it will be a fucking miracle that I don't die. Go here, boys. Follow them out. You guys are gonna unite. You're gonna get added to this. Head up here, attack that fleet. They ran away, back off. Where is... Get rid of them. And get rid of them. I don't need them. Okay. And you guys will commit to the all-out offensive and try your best. I think Ragus is down in the south. Siege of Rostock is over. Good. Good. And then I think, yeah, they're going to begin an offensive, a massive attack for Sweden, so let's back off. You guys are going to get stationed in the east. Because that's what happened before. Sweden Sweden got screwed because the AI went all out attack. So stay defense, nobody attack, nobody attack. I'll send my army east to guard against that. If Russia declares war on us, we'll get ready for them too. Because tech-wise, Poland and them are on a weaker tech level than I am. And I'm actually saving up here within the next coming months for the next round of tech. Push up here, boys. Oh, we found them. We got their fleet. Herding them. Yes. Got a victory. Okay, so what do we end up getting? We got an extra... I will keep that galley, but I will get rid of light ships. Head back here. This looks like it's good land. Why can't I... Oh, it's because this is a plain. The other was a grass, or a forest. Where does that... Head back to Abo. Pretty close to the next line of tech as well. Let's see where that army goes. Let's see where it goes real quick. 'Cause that's what it did before, and they began this giant hook around attack that pissed me off. Well, let's see what you do now when I have access to better troops. Let's see. Italian wars, I say free shooters. Head here. West. What are you guys running off of? You guys have how many regiments of artillery? You guys only have 5. I got 7. Wait, cancel that. Head down to... Gotta hope for the best. Gotta hope for the best. Gotta hope for the best. Hold your ground. Hold your ground, boys. Do the fight. Win it. Yes. And they got more troops coming in. Sacrifice more. All of you will die. Get that guy from Denmark's control. Begin to push north. Yes. This time you won't get a victory. This is Polish. This is Danish lands, Poles. This is a really weak force up here that we're about to hit. The 10k stack. Oh, 5k stack, even better. Oh, they sent reinforcements back and attacked us at it. We got it. Province. Okay, we got victories. Head up here, hit that 1k stack. They didn't escape. Head back to Abo. And then you guys got what I wanted. And no war. Okay. Okay, this is what we wanted. This is what screwed us last time. We didn't get to this point. They actually invaded pretty deep against us and our forces never were able to fight back. Now we gotta fight back. Now we got a chance. I think that's maybe why they attacked us originally. They knew we didn't have enough forces to guard ourselves with. And then once the Bavaria leaves, we can hold there, and this will guard the north. Like we can lose the Baltic states. Baltic states, they're sacrificial in my opinion. What I can't lose is up here. Because once that starts falling, Bohemia kind of goes, "Oh, whoa, bro, you're about to get your ass kicked." And I'm like, no. Head down here, boys. We got Polish ships. Kill them. Good, the fleet is gone. I had this failing. Then we are going to get rid of this. Good. Good. Good, they're pushing into Bohemia, or Poland pretty deep. That's good. It's very good. We might have a chance. And then I can kind of let my manpower reserves increase over time now. So another big tech that we probably want to get, because I'm going to need, I don't think it's going to be a trade idea. I think what we're going to want to get is aristocratic. It'll give us a manpower modifier plus 33%. And then we can go down quality ideas. Or do I want quality ideas first and then get that? I don't know. Settler chance increase. Also almost forgot about the burgers. Grant new world charters. That'll make them like us more. And don't really want to lose money at this point, so we're just going to go for this, because I don't really have much of a financial game left. Let's see, what is going on in the world? We're going to hold out for this new tech too on that. Reserves are increasing. We got a chance. This is the one thing that was killing us. We're actually holding. Ooh, our leader's down. Didn't even realize it. A 2-4-2. I'll take it. It's a decent leader. And let's see, without Poland and Lithuania, their armies are very weak. Looks like Lithuania's going for a hook around. Head back north. Actually, no, go through this way. They can't really see you guys if you go up through here. Which I kind of prefer at this point. Actually, just stop at Stockholm. We'll wait to see what they do. Armies down there being assaulted left, right, and center. That's good for us. Sweden, where is Sweden's army? I haven't seen it for a bit. It didn't die, did it? I don't think it did. Let's go ahead and get the new tech. No, I don't think it did. I just don't know where it went. It might be just on defense somewhere and I'm just missing the flag. Yes. Vinland. More. More. And now we have a colony. And with that, we get new government reform. So let's see. The options we have are several. We could go to States General, which is stability cost modifier minus 10%, something I'm not too concerned about. General States, production efficiency goes up by 10%, very nice. We could go for Aristocratic Court. The nobility serves us well over the centuries and has become an integral part of our government. In order to better control, renewal, and gain support of these aristocratic families, we must continue to tie them closely to our royal person in the royal court, giving us a minus army decay of 0.5%, which ain't bad. Or we could get royal decree. The monarch rules supreme in this country. Loyalty is valued above all else. We ensure that the decrees from the royal court are followed to the letter and in all parts of our country. I feel like if I was going to play Denmark, I really like the parliamentary system, because as it says, reform modifier is national unrest -1, which is actually a really nice little modifier, but I don't really want to put up with the parliament, because I have to give up parliamentary seats. So I think for this one we're going to go for the aristocratic court. I kind of like the army decay minus 0.5%, because we currently are losing it yearly at negative 0.19. I think it's a good way of keeping army decay, well, yearly army tradition decay. Now if we go back to here, it's up by 0.1, so we keep it at least above 41.5, which is actually pretty neat to keep. So it's actually a really good army tradition to keep, so we'll probably keep it at that for a while, and we'll see what goes on in the world. Oh damn, my batteries are low. First time I think you guys will hear that in the damn recording session. So let's sit there and see. We'll save up our money. We got to get ready to get these loans taken off our backs. And Muscovy is still dealing with open rebellions. The war is over. Owe us 27 favors. Yes, you fucking do, you punk ass bitches. I have fought that war recently, and you all screwed me. That pissed me off. I fought you tooth and nail to give you victory, and you screwed me. Alright, so we're going to do a big push for the colonial game up here. So Canada is pretty much going to be 100% under our control. It's going to be Vinland that's going to get formed. We're going to actually go ahead... once this one's done up at, what's this called, Nescape, we're actually going to go push for this one. And then I think that's really the end until this becomes wasteland. Now the big choice is I could probably do a hook around for the Hudson Bay territories, but I don't see the point just yet. Because I see most of it coming in, people are going to be pushing in for like Nova Scotia and all that. So we're going to go down south. This guys are actually going to hook north until I can get a new colonist done, which we aren't going to get one done for 1, 2, 3, 4 techs. So as much as I want it, I can't get it yet. And I think for this we'll go for trade efficiency. What are we getting? Wait, we have a looming thing? Quartz? That's a 90 legitimacy. Oh, well that's going to go up over its own time, right? Yeah, it goes up +2 every year, so it should be done before this kicks in. And it's probably because, yeah, we have religious reform kicking in the country. By Center of Reformation, shit. No, screw you, Milan. You screwed me more times than I can count. Is that an insult? Scornful. Hope you break this off with me. Also, I've been meaning to see this for a while. Bohemia, will you join that war? Yes, you would. Would you join the war against Lubeck? Yes. That's the same problem I ran in previously. I really wanted to go to war with them, but I had to hold out. I could switch the religious aspect, but I just gotta hold out. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna start getting a lot of religious unity problems here shortly. That'll be fine. +1 every month. So within 12 months this will be done, that's fine. It's the only bad thing when this stupid Reformation hits. I wish it would stayed further down south, but it's spread north. A lot of countries are dealing with this now. Like, it seems like they really upped the modifiers on, like, Centers of Reformation and everything. Yeah, because even Bohemia is staying Catholic, and even it's suffering, like, from major issues due to the Reformation kicking in. Now, is there anything I can do that could stop Reformational abilities kicking in? Like, is there any of these that'll work? Let's see. Don't really care about that. Missionary Strength 0.5, Missionary Strength. Does that give me any chance? It's probably because of these religious zeal that kicks in. That religious zeal goes for a while. Has died without a direct heir. They will join a union with Bohemia unless we contest it. If we contest it, it will create secession war over Brandenburg. Who are you allied with? If I go for it, it's only Brandenburg, though. I'm backing down. I don't care enough about that. It's not strategic enough. It's not. It really isn't. But I think I should probably get close to ending this. So I think I'll actually end that on that note. Oh, we got this up too. Go ahead, you will head up here real quickly, and then I will end this episode. Tax it. Tax it. Alright. Get you guys all set up in place. The army is training. And then I will pause this, and then I think I'll start one more episode up. This one will be a little bit longer than what I was expecting, but I'll roll with it. So yeah, we had the possible secession war. As I said before, this wasn't worth doing, in my opinion. As much as I would kind of like to have done it, a secession war at this point with Bohemia wouldn't be worth it. Especially since they're HRE leaders. They have more of a military than I do. They're running pretty much 15,000 more men than I do. Even with France on my side, I think France would definitely be a big punching bag for them. With the giant alliance chain that would be kicking in on this, because they are HRE leaders, it probably would not lead very well in our favor. And the other big fear is if the war does break out and we lose it, there's a good chance Britain will get involved. And if Britain gets involved, Muscovy gets involved, and if both of them start punching me, I'm losing everything up here. And I can't risk it. So we will end the episode here. This was actually a much better start, I guess, compared to the last one. I think I might do one more recording session for today, but if you guys have been enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Town of Salem stuff that I'm going to be posting first, and hopefully then you will enjoy this next. So I will see you guys then. Thank you.